Dear Maine, what's so special about you? Where's your sunshine? Where's your summer? Give me a reason to fall in love with you. We traveled across the United States to go to the Pine Tree State. We wanted to experience the beauty that we always read about. We're ready to see the mountains, the trees. We're ready to smell the ocean. We're ready to taste the food. We're ready to feel the nature. And we're ready to discover Acadia. Woo! Happy Halloween! We are going to go catch the sunrise on Cadillac Mountain in Acadia National Park. It was probably the most important part of our trip. Cadillac Mountain, the first place in America to see the sunrise. I'd consider ourselves amateur sunrise and sunset seekers. We really try and make it a habit to go with each park that we make it to. We knew it was going to be cloudy, but when we got there, we thought we might actually luck out with an amazing sunrise. But unfortunately, as soon as it started, it quickly ended. That being said, I think we might have found something just as incredible. For a moment, it was like we were standing on top of the clouds. It was definitely one of the coolest experiences that we've ever had in a national park. We made our way down the mountain and towards the coast. With it being our first day, we were slightly disappointed with the weather. So we had to alter our plans, and we found ourselves at a place called Thunder Hole about an hour before high tide. While it was a cool sight, we were more so blown away by the majestic contrast between the coastal cliffs and the ocean waves and the mountain alpine terrain that we had just left. Ellie said it was the first time that she had ever smelled salt water and pine at the same time. And well, that kind of resonated with me. I was having a hard time brainstorming a theme for our trip. Many trips we've been on bring out a deeper reflection on the time that we've spent in a particular place. I never really minded the rain too much, and at Jordan Pond this morning, I realized that a stroll in the rain was a far superior alternative to where I could have been 36 hours earlier.
You know the distance never made a difference to me. I swam a lake of fire, I'd have walked across the floor of any sea.
I guess the rain just kind of acts as a reminder that just because your day isn't going perfect means that it's a total waste. Find peace with what's been given to you and don't take the freedom to splash around in the water for granted.
If there were scarlet flags, they washed out in the mind of me. Where a blinding light shone on you every night, on either side of my sleep, where you were held frozen like an angel to me. It ain't the being alone, sha-la-la. It ain't the empty home, baby, sha-la-la. You know I'm good on my own, sha-la-la, baby. You know it's more than being unknown.
We spent our evening watching the sunset at Otter Point, and it was really nice just to have the whole place to ourselves.
Do you know I could break beneath the weight of the goodness, love I still carry for you? That I'd walk so far just to take the injury of finally knowing you. It ain't the being alone, sha-la-la. It ain't the empty home, baby, sha-la-la.
Hey babe, you know what song I think would be good for our video? That one that goes I wanna go to Maine. What do you think? You said all the time in the summer. I never said it in the summer now. You went down on the summer now. I wanna go to Maine.
Tell me, lover, now that you made your change, was your soul rediscovered? Was your heart rearranged? Are you still taking pills in the morning? And did you lose that longing now for a walk through an ocean town? 'Cause this town's just an ocean now. You don't hate the summers, you're just afraid of the space, asking strangers for answers to forget what they say. A boat beside a dock in the sunlight, nothing but the water in the sunrise now. Just a lack of an open mouth, 'cause this town's just an ocean now. Dad, I miss this place, your head and your heart. And my dad still tells me when they're playing your songs, laughing at the way that you would say, if only, baby, there were cameras in the traffic lights. They'd make me a star, they'd make me a star. I wanna go to Maine. I wanna go to Maine. Dad, I miss this place, your head and your heart. And my dad still tells me when they're playing your songs, laughing at the way that you would say, if only, baby, there were cameras in the traffic lights. They'd make me a star, they'd make me a star. I wanna go to Maine. I wanna go to Maine. God, tell me, lover, once you've had your change of heart, 'cause we're no more than the fossils on Crescent Beach State Park. And we used to sing along to church bells on Sundays. And can you even hear them from the subway now? And I hope that we make you proud.
Just as we had been fascinated with the diversity of the terrain, I couldn't believe there was a beach nestled in between coastal granite cliffs. Sand Beach is one of the only beaches along the eastern coast made almost entirely of shell fragment particles. The water never exceeds 50 degrees. The water looked crisp and the sun peeked through the clouds. It almost confused us into thinking that maybe this was a beach vacation. We shared the beach with a handful of families. Absolutely no one dared getting into the water. But that just didn't feel right with us.
Siri, how cold is the water at Sand Beach at Acadia National Park? 30 degrees.
Now she's walking backward through a parade, and I'm stuck in the shadow, locked in the shade.
Was it cold? Cold enough to make your heart stop for a second. But don't the best things in life make your heart rate flutter? Bass Harbor Lighthouse is one of the most photographed spots in the park. Maybe you've seen a picture like this before, but I promise you that being there will be even better. We sat there listening to the water crash into the rocks, the bells ringing from the lighthouse, and the seagulls soaring above our heads. The sun was setting on our trip, but what better sight could we have asked for than a view that was straight from a postcard?
Down in the valley, the 1st of May, gathering flowers, both fresh and gay. Gathering flowers, both red and blue. A little thought of what love.
The morning we left, we decided it might be worthwhile to check out Cadillac Mountain one final time to see if there might be a perfect sunrise to end our trip. But I couldn't believe what we were treated to. What a bookend to such an incredible couple of days in Acadia National Park. Somehow, with such high expectations, our time here surpassed all of them.
That's a wrap for Acadia.
You had taken all away my aching. Well, how could I ever thank you? I'd been received, but I'm a sable, and honey, us the fable. You said
Can 3 days in Maine really change your life?
it's not reprieve.
Probably not. But it gives you a taste of what's in this world outside of your backyard that makes every moment worth living. With where we've been and who we've become, we can take just a little piece of Maine with us. And that's what makes it so hard to leave. The leaves have fallen, but our roots are dug in. Until the next season, Maine. You'll change, so will we. And that's okay. I can't wait to see what we transform into.